Hey, what's going on? How you doing? Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Hey, if you're new here, it's totally free to subscribe. Hit the like button for post notifications. Let's get right on to it. Ethereum Ethereum hit a new all-time high of around what 4,300, 4,323, looking very good. But now it looks like the market is kind of retracing right now. I'm looking at the 1 week chart. Look like about let me see here. It looked like around August 4th, 5th, ETH was at what 3,500. Now it's over 4,000. ETH is still looking good. It's up 41% for the month, 17% for the week. Even though it had got a little, retraced a little bit, it's at 41. ETH is looking really good. Like I said before, Bitcoin is going to do what it do. You know what I mean? Bitcoin is going to do its thing. Bitcoin went back up to one. It looked like 122. Bitcoin got back almost up to its all-time high at one. I think the all-time high for Bitcoin was at 123. I forgot whether it was 122 or 123, but it looked like Bitcoin went back to its like all-time high again. So yeah, man, the market is looking pretty good. We are definitely in alt season. I don't anybody say something anything different. They're definitely leading you to the wrong path. We are in the bull run. Like I said, we're at the beginning stages of the parabolic run. Some cryptos, some altcoins are already pumping hard. The time is now. This is the moment we've been waiting for our parabolic alt season, and this is definitely going to be a transfer of wealth. The total market cap for the cryptocurrency market now is at a 3.9 trillion. Yeah, 3.9 trillion. We're almost at that 4 trillion mark again. Yeah, we're almost up to that. Or did we ever get up to a 4 trillion mark? Yeah, yeah, no. Actually, we haven't got up there yet, but we're almost at a hit that new milestone for the whole cryptocurrency market, 4 trillion, man. We're getting there. This is still an emerging market. Think about the early days of the internet. If you think about it, man, we're still early, man, and everything kind of because like it's like when you look at globally, the United States, more and more people in the United States is finally catching on to blockchain technology and crypto. But unfortunately, United States, we're still, they were dragging our feet for so long. But other countries is already ahead of the United States as far as crypto. But it is what it is. Other countries had already had whatever adoption or clarity, whatever. But it's nice they finally passed those bills. Even though they kept getting rejected, people against it, but they finally got it through. The whole Genius Act, Clarity Act, and all this. The thing with the stable coins. Stable coins are now officially on the books. In case if you guys, it's been under a rock. All right, let's see what's going on with XRP. XRP is at 322. Ethereum, yep, 4,100 after going up to 43. Let's see what Solana's doing. Solana's at 178. It's just up over 9.8% for the last 7 days. All right, anyways, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button for post notifications. Let's get right on to it. Okay, I wanted to do an update on Sora XR token. Look like we went back up to 16,044 after. Let's take a look at that 24-hour price range. Yes, take a look at the 24-hour price range here. Hold on. Okay, so the 24-hour price range, we got it at let me see here. We got it at let me see here. Okay, let me get over there. Okay, there we go. 16,034 is the new all-time low for XR. So 16,034 could be the bare bottom. This market is unpredictable. And then we went and then the 24-hour high was 16,055. So we're kind of in the middle right now at about 43. So hey, everybody who's been holding Sora, the Sora knots, the Ormi, hey, if you've been loading up since we've been at 16 zeros, hey, man, this is definitely going to be a life-changing opportunity. Possibly, I know I've loaded up. I'm at 3 quintillion now, um, which is a crazy number. I'm gonna see this upcoming week. I say in the next week or so, if we're still in at anything 16 zeros. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up another cotillion or centillion, whatever they call it, and it's super cheap. I think it's only like $50. I think right now about 45, 50 bucks get you a quintillion coins. You cannot beat that. Um, I'll say eventually, in the next coming months, the global CBDCs, the central banks, they're going to be doing the digital dollars. Different countries are going to be doing their own digital like currency or dollar or whatever. So, and I heard there's going to be a digital euro. Eventually, there's going to be a digital euro sometime this fall, leading up to 2026. So yeah, guys, it's coming, man. Got to get ready. And this is where Sora XR comes in, with countries doing doing their digital through the central banks doing their CBDCs. Now, some people, whether the CBDC is a good thing or a bad thing, it really depends how they want to use it. Developing what Sora is doing, developing countries or so-called third world countries, they don't want to get left out this new global financial system. So like, okay, we might as well come out with our currency just become digital. Just that's what they're going to be doing. It well, the first country they got is Cambodia, and then the Solomon Islands. Well, Solomon Islands was more of their test net, but from what I heard, it was a success. And Sora, they're still working on a Sora V3. Um, yeah, they're still working on a Sora V3 or version 3 that's in the works. I'm quite sure they're going to post it on X once the final stages and when they finally finish it. Because one thing about the team, the devs for this project, they're more secretive. They don't care what people think about them. I said it before. They don't even care about the current tokenomics. They don't even care what people think or say. People can call them scammers or whatever. They don't care. They don't care what people think about them. They even said it where this coin right now is not really meant for like traders or nothing like that. They already said it. So people, but of course people are invested in this in this network because they're thinking about long term. They're thinking about a year from now, a couple of years from now. Like I said it before. People, if you was wanted to get into XOR to make a quick profit or something, this is definitely the wrong coin to be in. Tell you that right now. Definitely the wrong coin to be in if you're looking for a quick profit. This is for people who has the patience, who's willing to hold this, like I said, for the next 6 months to a year. Got to wait on that liquidity to get back in there. Definitely got to wait on the liquidity right now. We're only at what, just over 3,400 in liquidity. So of course you won't be able to really like sell or whatever. But you can buy. But like I said, remember when you're buying, you're locking your money in for until that liquidity gets in there. But anyways, it's only going to be a matter of time before we see a parabolic run. Around 7 months ago when we had that big 3,000% pump, that was all pretty good. Everybody who was in made money. Then before the price came back down over the last 4 to 6 months. But now 16 zeros. Hey, this could be the bottom. We're definitely going to see. Um, what happens over the last 24 hours. We got a little green candle going on. Take a look at the green. Let me see. Let's take a look at the index tools. We can see who's buying and selling. All right. See, just a little bit of money coming in, but as far as right now, there's really no real big money or whales coming into this right now. We definitely got to wait, and we definitely got to wait on V3. We definitely got to wait on a SOAR V3. They definitely got a roadmap planned out. Uh, Definitely, people have more questions, or they're just more curious about Sora XOR. This project. Definitely get over to their website. I definitely can't explain everything. Get over to their website, the Sora .org. Yeah, that's Sora.org. That is their website, and they laid out their whole road. Their whole roadmap is laid out. There's no need to ask me a bunch of questions. Go get over to the website and read about it. We all know they already have their own debit card, right? Their debit card is also connected to like a global bank or something like that, and I think it's also compatible with Google Pay and Apple Pay, I believe, with their debit card. So I think more and more countries will be adopting their debit card. I'm gonna have to check. Last time I checked, their debit card wasn't available in the United States yet. They already got their own wallet and their own uh, debit card. So yeah, they talk about everything on the website. The fact that they already have their own debit card and everything. These guys definitely have a plan laid out long term. So yeah, man. Like I said, deep down inside, I feel this project is going to do a 360 turnaround. In the next coming year. But yeah, hey, but hey, why not? It. definitely could be kind of risky, but definitely do not put. None of this is financial advice, by the way. Definitely don't put anything that you're not willing to lose. That's just what this project is. I'll say it's more of a crapshoot right now until V3 comes, the version 3 of the Sora network. Definitely got to wait on that. Like I said, they're gonna. Another thing about these guys, they only post on X when they have a development. When they have a major development is when they post on X. So yeah, they very rarely. I heard they have a Telegram group. I'm definitely gonna have to get in there when I get a chance. I still haven't got into their tapped into their Telegram group yet. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. That is my update on the market with my latest update on XR. Let's go XR Army. We all know what we're in this for. We're definitely in this for we're definitely in this for financial freedom in the coming months to a year. But anyways, thanks everybody for tuning in. Anybody is interested in coming over to the joining the private Patreon community, definitely come on over. We're doing it over there. We got our 24/7 chat group. We talk about the crypto market. We talk about Sora XR and many other cryptos. We talk about crypto news and you can get full access to all my updated content that I got over there because I just covered a new coin. Well, the coin is not really new, but I covered it last week. I recently loaded the boat on this coin. Definitely, if you want to see what it is, get over to the Patreon. And this project is also another game changer. All I can say, it uses like for like cross chain compatibility, and it's like a layer three, one of the first like layer threes cross chain compatibility. So yeah, man, and it's super cheap right now. You can get billions of coins for cheap, and I believe this coin is going to do about, I'll say bare minimum for this project to do like a 100 to 200x should be a walk in the park. So definitely want to know what that coin is, that project. Definitely get on over to the Patreon, and only $15 for the Patreon. Hey, you're not going to get a better deal like that in crypto, But hey, that $50, hey, feel that was too much? Hey, I don't even know how you're even in crypto. But anyways, the fact that you could possibly make thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars on these type of projects, especially when you're getting in early, like we are over in the Patreon. But anyways, I'm going to get out of here. The link is going to be at the bottom left if you'd like to join the private Patreon community. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Um, Catch you guys in the next one. Let's go Sora. Peace.